Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the High Moving Podcast. So, in other news, LeBron James was asked a question about his farewell tour when it's time to hang it up. LeBron James isn't sure. His press conference, he says, he's not big on attention or anything like that. So, this day and age, are farewell tours necessary, right? Drew Brees didn't have a farewell tour. Tom Brady didn't have a farewell tour. Tim Duncan, as mentioned, didn't have a farewell tour, But do people look at Tim Duncan as a Mount Rushmore player, right? For me, in my Mount Rushmore, I think Tim Duncan definitely is one for me, right? But in the grand scheme of the NBA, and when you tell the story of the NBA, you have to talk about LeBron James as well, right? Listen, I appreciate what LeBron has done for the NBA. To me, he's a Mount Rushmore player. Okay. Obviously, the debate, he will always live in that Jordan debate, have a seat at the table. Understandable, right? Hell of a career. But if LeBron James doesn't want a farewell tour, then he doesn't have to do a farewell tour, right? When he decides to hang it up, he can simply make a post, make a private vid to appreciate all the fans, to show appreciation to all his fans and everybody that support him and whatnot. I think in this day and age, a farewell tour is another pageantry that's not needed, right? If he wants to do it, cool. I have no problem with him doing it, but I don't think it's necessary. Just with the multiple different platforms and social media, it's easy just to get your message out, say thank you, whatever it is, right? Also too is just kind of like, he does a farewell tour. It's gonna dominate headlines every single game, at home and on the road, right? Especially on the road, it's gonna take away attention from if LeBron and the Lakers already don't take attention from, the home team, then this will really take attention away, right? And, if LeBron in the season isn't going well, every arena is going to have a thank you, LeBron, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And LeBron James is already scrutinized enough on social media as it is, right? So it's more so of maybe LeBron not really maybe he would like to do one, right? But he understands his magnitude and the fact that he does a farewell tour. He is going to be the subject of conversation every single game, right? If LeBron announces this is his final season, it's going to just dominate headlines, more attention. LeBron's going to be asked, teammates are going to be asked constantly. And LeBron elected not to do is more so of just looking out for everybody else. I'm sure the NBA would love that, right? NBA would be NBA would probably be encouraging, pushing LeBron James to do this. Like, when you decide to have your final season, let us know so we can have a celebration and get viewership up, all the other things, right? So on one hand, the NBA is going to massively benefit from the news, the traffic, the clicks, the multiple conversations around his farewell tour for all games, right? And then the other hand, on the other side, is going to be could be a massive distraction for the team, especially if the team isn't performing well and all they can talk about is a tour, and LeBron James is still in his mind trying to compete and win these games and make one last playoff run or whatever. So for LeBron James, considering the magnitude and how big of a star he is, a player like him, in a different time, maybe a few years ago, could have a farewell tour. But in this climate, and considering how polarized LeBron James is and how much he will dominate the news cycles and everything, does he really want that? LeBron gets enough attention already. This would just be like 1,000x that. And does he really want that, right? So, interesting from LeBron, you know what I'm saying? I think he's going to Tim Dunk it out. I think he'll just, when the season's over, he'll assess and finally come to a conclusion at the end that LeBron James done. So all the LeBron James fans, enjoy him while he's playing. If you can get to a game, enjoy this year, next year, and who knows, maybe another year or two. You know what I'm saying? And go from there, because I don't think he's going to do a farewell tour. I'd be shocked if he does, considering just the amount of attention is going to generate. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron James, he be on social media, but he see all the critics. He see everything on social media. So this would just LeBron James is sensitive too. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways, like Kevin Durant. So you're gonna have that other side of social media ripping this farewell tour to pieces. Anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think about LeBron James. Should he do a farewell tour or not when it's time to hang it up? Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.